Hey, how we all doing? My name is Alex Villanueva. Today we're going to be talking about how to break a bad habit. Now there's two things you got to know before we even give you the 3 tips on how to break it. So the first one is you got to know why it's so hard to break that habit. The second is you got to know how it affects your life, you know. So let's start off, and the third thing, the third point would be that I'm going to be giving you the 3 tips on how to break that habit. So, like I said, the first one is you got to know why it's so hard, and it's hard for about 4 reasons. It's hard because you're just so comfortable being where you're at, and that being said, it's being comfortable. It's known to be a good thing by some people, but honestly, it's one of the worst things that can happen. Being in a comfortable state is one of the worst things. The reason would be you won't explore anything else. You won't know if you can get anything, achieve something else. You know why? Because you're so comfortable. You're so sit back. You're so laid back that you're just going with the flow. The other one would be fear of success, and the third one is the fear of failure. Now, I've mentioned those 2 together because I really want to show you or tell you the difference of what the fear of failure or fear of success is. It can be something where people can kind of get a little confused. So I'm here to tell you, the fear of failure is actually what it says. Being scared to fail. Now, if you have a goal and you're not sure you can get it, you don't want to risk it because you're scared of that. You're scared of failure. You're scared of being broke. You know, you're scared of just being in depression. It could get you from not achieving the goal. You know, you're scared of that. That's your fear. The fear of failure. The fear of success is actually you either knowing or not knowing. Most of the time, it's knowing you can achieve something, but with success comes fame. It comes. I mean, more people know you. It comes with more responsibility, more stuff that will overwhelm you, and people actually fear that. You know, people fear. I mean, they want success, but they have the fear of success, so they don't want to get overwhelmed. You know, they don't want to get overwhelmed with all the responsibilities and everything that's going on. You know, with success. The other one, which is the fourth and last one, would be the fear of being judged. And that can be one of the worst ones, actually. Because that's kind of, you want to take it, you want to do something, but you can't because you're afraid of what Joe or Sally might say. Well, your neighbor, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband, your wife, whatever. Any uncle, cousin, anybody. You're scared of what they might say. They might embarrass you. You might feel embarrassed. You're just scared. You know, you're scared, and you don't want to get judged. You don't want people to talk bad about you. So that is a big one. The other thing you have to know before I give you the 3 tips is you gotta know how it affects your life. Now, having a bad habit can affect your life in so many ways, especially mental or physical. It can affect your mental or physical health. Mental can drive you insane if you haven't taken that step to break it, or maybe you tried and it just didn't work. You know, you came right back to it. So the other and in your physical is like a bad habit can be like, I don't know, smoking or excessive alcohol. That could be bad physically, you know. That's a bad habit. It could be bad physically. So the 3 tips that you have to know in order to get rid of all this bad habit is the first one. You gotta take ownership. If you go out and you ask any alcoholic, any drug addict, if they have a problem, chances are they might tell you they don't. The first thing you have to do is take ownership. You have to know, this is what I'm doing wrong. I'm doing something wrong. Because if you don't think you're doing anything wrong, then you don't have a bad habit, according to you. So that's something you have to do. Take ownership of what you're doing wrong. The second one would be make a list of stuff you can replace that bad habit with. Now you just can't pull a bad habit and not replace it with anything. It just doesn't work that way. You have to have something to replace it. So have something to replace it and yeah, change that bad habit. It's simple like that. The third tip would be, now that you know you took ownership, you know you're doing something bad, you made a list, take massive action to change that. Now, not maybe maybe the good habit you change it with wasn't really the one. It may be good, but it's not you. But that's why you made a list. Put another one in, you know? So take massive action in that. Now, you might need somebody to back you up and to have your back and be like, you know what, hey Alex, how's everything going? And you're like, oh man, you know what? I actually haven't smoked one cigarette this whole week. Oh, good job, man, good job. Keep up the good work. You know, you need someone like that, someone to be behind you. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. I know I did. So my recommendation for you is pick out one bad habit, replace it with something good. Make a list, replace it with something good. And I promise you that it will make a difference in your life. Thank you so much for listening to me. My name is Alex Villanueva. We'll be back.